And now I'm telling you too. You'll be there. Stay tuned. And stay tuned.
It's startup time, bitches! Time to start the project car.
I'd like to formally welcome you back, or for the first time, to Ryan Campbell SOUPEDTONUTS. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing down here. And for everybody, please give me a like and a comment. Help my brother grow his channel on YouTube. Please. In this video, I'm going to be attempting to start up the twin-turbo 350Z project that I've been working on for the past 3 decades. I've been working on it longer than this car has even existed. I don't know if I'm a time traveler or a magician or something, but something's going on. Something's in the air, something's in the water. I don't know. I don't have the answers. I just show up and do some work. I'm like the janitor around here. What else can you do?
You are tuned in to Ryan Campbell SOUPEDTONUTS.
Yep. This is a big day in my life. Big day. It's like I'm getting married or something. I'm not married, so cute ladies out there, hit me up. This is a dating website, right? Is it? I thought it was. I don't know. I'm gonna be attempting to start up the twin turbo 350Z project. So basically, hopefully, if things go well, the only big thing left to do on the car is paint the body kit. The body kit's not currently on the car, but I did fit it already, so it fits pretty good. And so it needs to be prep, sanded, all that good crap, painted and everything. So hopefully, as long as this goes okay today, it's only a big thing left, besides tuning it as well. I have to take it to the tuner. But that's not me doing the work. They're going to tune it. But I am going to have to transport it. I'm not going to drive it there. I'm going to put it on a trailer. So, So I'll give you You probably thought you were about to have to dial the old 911 there for me. I would hope you would do that and you would just, let me stop watching this idiot and let him die on his own. Let him die in peace. I don't want to get in the way. Please get in the way. I still have to fuel it up, so I gotta put fuel. I'll do like a little cool, audio enhanced video me fueling it up. Like you haven't seen somebody, fuel up a car. Maybe you haven't. I don't know. I don't know where you've been in your life and what you've been through. No clue. So I still got to fuel it up. And then first I'm going to crank it over. I already have the fuel pump fuse pulled out, so that way it doesn't actually start because I want to build up oil pressure. I have oil in it, but it's been sitting for a while, so I want to get the oil circulated throughout the edges so that way it's coated before it actually, pops up and fires over. So, gotta do that. I have the charger already hooked up and charging the battery, so the battery hopefully should have a good charge on it to do what it needs to do. I have the whole interior cleaned up. Only thing I don't have the seats in the car right now, but I mean that's a real quick, easy thing. But just in case I have to pull something apart, what have you, it's easier with the seats not there. So I'll have the seats in. I'm not going to put them in until the car started running. Everything seems kind of okay. I'll put the seats in. I don't have the wheels on either. I'll put the wheels on to take it for a test drive. Probably not in this video, but this video is basically about just getting the car started running and hopefully it runs okay. I'm actually first going to give it a shot of starting on the computer that was basically with this engine, the turbo engine, that's from another car, another 350Z. I don't know if it's going to work with the whole mobilizer key crap or whatever. I don't know if that's going to work, but I'll give it a shot and see what happens. I do have the key that came with this car in the car too, so I'm not an expert in this mobilizer crap. I'm not a thief. Don't be a thief. Earn an honest living, please. Earn an honest living. Live an honest life. God told you to. And now I'm telling you to. That's two people. Hopefully your parents told you to, but again, I don't know what you've been through in life, but that's at least two people now that have told you to live an honest life. So, fill up with gas. It should be charged up, and then do a, without the fuel pump, do a crank over, then I'll put the fuse back in. I'll prime it, a couple, 2-3 times because the fuel system's empty too. So I'll prime it. Basically, you prime a fuel system. Basically, you turn the key over to ignition, but you don't actually do the crank over. And usually, most cars, this car too, you can actually hear, as long as it's kind of quiet in the area, you can usually hear the pump, the whine of the pump, priming the whole system. So basically, the pump gets started before the car starts to put pressure throughout the fuel system to, because you need fuel to start the damn car. It's not a Tesla. So I'm going to do that 2 or 3 times, and then, fingers crossed, a good old girl kicks over. But you'll be there. Stay tuned, and stay tuned. Alright, so now, you saw me put the fuel in. I already did check the oil once, but now I'm going to crank it over probably 2 or 3 times, crank the engine over. Then I'll probably shut the camera off, check all the fluids, check the oil again. If everything's checking out, then I'll put the fuel pump fuse in, and then hopefully magic happens. So now you're going to hear the just cranking over. This is a moment. This is gonna make or break everything. Yeah. I'm either gonna have a nervous breakdown and jump off a tall bridge, or it's gonna be the happiest day of my life. One or the other. Who knows? Got the oil checked. I added a tiny bit. It's going to be probably need more because of the lines for the turbos are empty now, so they're going to need oil. So it's probably going to need a little bit more later. But all the fluids, everything checked. I did already prime the fuel pump, and a few times. I haven't seen any leaks yet, so fingers crossed we're okay there. I do have the GoPro set up here, aimed towards the exhaust, so that way it kind of gets, will help more cameras, the more audio clips I have to edit, the better off I'm going to be. So I do have that guy set up here. I'm going to, when I get in the car, I'm going to actually use my phone. I'm going to hold my phone to record everything that I see in the interior. I'm going to have this camera set up on that tripod and aiming towards the engine bay. And all things considered, hopefully this goes okay. One thing I do want to point out is, as you can see there, that is the ECU, the computer, out of the other car, out of the car that was in the accident, and that's what's plugged in right now. I don't know if it's going to work because of the immobilizer with the key situation, all that. That's the computer though that has the tune on it. It has Osiris Uprev, and that has the tune on it, so that's what's gonna, it'll run, if it actually starts on that computer, it'll run good. It should run good. But if, because it's a key situation, I'm gonna try it. It does crank over with both computers, I checked. If it doesn't start with that computer, then I'm gonna have to switch to the stock computer, and then hopefully it'll start on that one. But if it starts on the stock computer, it's gonna run like absolute crap, but at least it'll be running, and that way I can get into the tuner and then they can do their magic. So I just wanted to point that out.
It's startup time, bitches! Time to start the project car.
So besides the body kit and the wheels, the car is pretty much all buttoned up. Hopefully everything goes okay. I got the car cranked over. I had got the oil pressure. I checked the oil. I primed it with the fuel system. That seems to be okay. Battery's charged. Cross the fingers. Let's get her going! Well, I'm going to switch that computer back out. That's the computer from the Crash 350Z. The key immobilizer might not work, so I have to plug the stock ECU in now. Wish me luck. Just to keep you up to date, I had to switch the computers out, so I now have it plugged into the stock ECU. Double fingers crossed. Hopefully it works this time. Alright, so I switched the ECUs out, so it's now in the stock ECU, and fingers crossed, it works. There's the ECU from the other car, from the other Z that has the tune on it, the Osiris Uprev, and I now plugged it up. The stock ECU is in the stock location right now. So, let's do this!
Motherfucker! Yes! Yeah! Listen to her purr! Just listen to her! Yeah! Fucking yeah! Fucking yeah! Yeah! Alright, check the fluids, everything seems good. I had to add a little bit of oil, which was to be expected. Not crazy amount. Nothing's on the ground, nothing's under the car, so far it looks like no leaks. Fingers crossed that stays that way. So now I'm going to start it back up. I want to get it up to temperature. I'm going to try to give it a few revs, see how it sounds. That way you get a little more idea of what, it sounds like. I mean, I'm not doing anything crazy full throttle action yet. Wait till it gets tuned. But I want to give you, and really myself, a little bit more of a thrill and capture more of the excitement. No, stop it. No, stop it.
Startup number 2. I want to start it up, get it up to temperature. Hopefully the radiator fans kick on, bleed the radiator system, and then when it gets up to a little bit of temperature, I'm gonna give it a little few revs, so get a little exciting action. A tiny bit of dirt in the system. Good thing I'm gonna dump it. Running rich as fuck.
Alright, it's running like incredibly rich. It's running like crap. as I really did expect, you know, with everything done to it on a stock ECU, ain't nothing good happening. But I think it's running so rich, it runs for like a few minutes and then it'll stall and be hard to start back up. I think it's kind of flooding itself out because it's dumping way too much fuel. I mean, it has 1000cc injectors. I don't know what the stock ones are, like 3 something or 440s maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I mean, it's huge injectors, big fuel pump, you know, upgrade fuel lines, the whole crap, the whole line. So it's dumping an incredible amount of fuel. Also, the computer doesn't really know what's going on. It's just, it's freaking out. So when computers do that, typically they start to run rich because that's like a little bit somewhat on the safer side of detonation or the edge of blowing up, is having too much fuel, because if you don't have enough fuel, it detonates really quick. So computers tend to go towards the rich side. Rich means like more fuel than air. That means it's like, you know, a heavy amount of fuel basically. But most people know what I'm saying. But anyway, I digress. So, I'm gonna start it back up. I checked the fluids again. You know, I'm topping them off, all that type of thing. So I'm gonna start it back up. Hopefully I can get a few revs at it so you get a little bit of idea, but it's not really gonna get into boost really. It's not really, I'm not gonna go too high either because I'm not trying to push my luck at all. I just want to, you know, give you a little pop, you know, a little pop. So I'm gonna start it back up, try to get a few revs out of it, and that will probably be like the end of the video. I'll probably keep, you know, working on the car a little bit, you know, until I can get it to the tuner. Once I get it to the tuner, then I can lay the hammer down. Thor's hammer! There you have it. The pretty girl started up. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. I'm just gonna stand here and smile for about 10 minutes. I hope you think I have a good smile, because you're gonna be seeing a lot of it. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna stop smiling. I'm gonna talk and smile like, you know, talking chew gum. Yes. Yes. It went about as good as I really expected, to be honest. I didn't expect it to run great. You know, it was a shot in the dark trying to get it to stock on the other computer. I knew there was good chances that it wouldn't start because of the immobilizer thing, so I took a shot. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. But obviously it didn't start on the other computer, so it's on the stock ECU. It's not going to run good at all. It's going to run like crap on stock ECU with all the crap that's done to it, so that's about as good as I expected, to be honest. So, I mean, I was hoping it would at least stay idling and like stay on for a while longer, so that way I could kind of, after I'm gonna dump the water out of the coolant system later on after it cools off, and I could fill it with coolant. But I really wanted to be able to bleed it myself, and I was hoping to at least take like a lap up the block. I'll probably just go through the gears on the jack stands, honestly, at this point, so, because I'm probably not gonna be able to drive it. It's probably just, you know, if I get going a little bit, it's probably gonna stall, you know, 50, 100 feet later or something, I don't know. So I'm not even trying to get into that whole mess, but I'll go through the gears, make sure everything works. Obviously it's not under load, so it's not, you don't know everything, but at least you know if it's going through the gears, the wheels are spinning, at least you get a decent gauge of if everything is working properly, as far as the transmission is concerned, and, you know, the clutch fluids blend, all that type of crap. So hopefully that goes pretty good. I'm probably gonna start it just a couple more times before I do that, just to try to, you know, I'm gonna dump this, you know, the water and put the coolant in, and then just do what I did here on camera a few more times. I'm not gonna do, you know, I'm not gonna film that. I'm just, you know, gonna go through the process a few more times. Try to get his blend as good as I can, you know, that way I also get, you know, I ain't really turned the steering wheel, so I ain't really get the power steering system like fully going. It did kind of, you know, dump down. I mean, the level went down. So I know the pump's pumping and, like, you know, filling up the rack and all that crap. So, but I want to, you know, you really, to get the bubbles out and everything like that, you really got, you know, use the steer, you know, steer it back and forth, this, that, and the other. And try to, because you don't want any bubbles in that system, because, you know, they can, you know, mess up your power steering. You could also, I don't know if you fully lose power steering, or you can have like a temporary like outage. So I'm gonna do that, all that crap off camera. If by some miracle chance it actually starts running good enough to go up and down the block, then I'll film that going up and down the block. But probably what you'll be seeing next, as far as the 350Z is concerned, you know, that probably you'll see next is, you probably won't be seeing it for a little bit. I'm probably gonna be doing some stuff on the truck and my daily, video wise. Probably gonna see next is it going up on the trailer to take it to the tuner. That's probably the next video you're gonna see on the 350Z, unless, you know, something changes. I'm probably soon gonna be getting to paint the body kit type of thing, so that might play in, I don't know, timeline of everything, but regardless, you're gonna see this handsome face next time you tune in, so please tune in. Please give me a like if you like this video. I really appreciate trying to grow this damn channel so I can bring you more fun projects. I got a lot of ideas cranking up here. That might be dangerous, but it'll be entertaining for you. As long as, you know, you stay at least 50 feet back, it's entertaining. If you get a little too close, it could be dangerous. So please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a comment. Hit me up on my other socials or down in the description. Please subscribe. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell and put it to all, so that way you know when I drop another video. In the meantime, drive fast. Take